Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dark Panda. I'm here with Aggravation, and this is our first podcast. So we're gonna start doing this for about the minimum of 15 minutes, probably to an hour. Hopefully not that long. And today, Aggravation, what are we doing?
Childhood stories?
Fair enough. What was your
Alright.
childhood like?
Oh, what?
Yeah, what was your childhood like? Just jumps the gun on you.
My childhood was non existent. Okay, it wasn't American. Yeah.
It was non-American, really, for you. Or,
For the most part, in most aspects.
mm, yeah, I had a weird childhood. So
Oh boy.
yeah, you
I
go
don't
off.
think it was necessarily weird, but rather just questionable.
Yeah. I mean, I did a lot of stupid things as a kid. I can mean, tons and tons.
Mm,
So, first of all, with childhood, let's start off with our favorite toys or things that we cherished as kids. Do you remember anything?
um, I didn't have much as a child, but I remember getting really attached to this one unicorn plushie.
Ah,
It was old, but I really liked it. But my grandma ended up throwing it out because one, they're like afraid of my asthma and all that. So I wasn't really allowed to have plushies. But I didn't really have any toys. So for the most part, entertainment was like the outside or good old Club Penguin.
hmm. Did you have like a type of unicorn toy that's like very like worn out, or like one that's like the type of unicorn that you've seen on what was it, Despicable Me? You know, that big
No, it
old
was like
unicorn.
really tiny. I think about 6 inches tall and like
Ah,
8 inches wide. So it was like not big at all. Um, I think it was purple, like a
mm,
really light purple, like a lavender color. But
ah,
other than
makes
that,
sense. Hmm. I would, for me, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember I remember when I was like very, very young. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I first time I watched Pokemon, and I begged and begged my parents for something for Pokemon. I got a Pikachu, and I didn't. The funny thing is, I didn't stop having it until I was 8 years old. I remember I don't know what it was, but I was still like in pull-ups. I think I was around like a year old, probably. So I had it for like 7 years. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of my favorite toy.
I don't think I've ever kept something for that long. Actually, no, 3 years.
Yeah, I remember how I
Actually,
lost it too. It was stupid. So we went to like we went to like a family meetup. What was it called? Family reunion, I think it was. And I brought to my cousin's house, and and I was playing with it and playing it because I was a very shy kid. Still am to this day. I'm more shy now, not as much. But I lost it at her house. I'm not sure where. They moved, so it doesn't really matter. So
oh,
yeah,
damn, what a shame.
yeah. My favorite thing in the whole world, and I lost it. I just know this. I guarantee that if I had it still, I'd probably just be like sitting in the closet.
I mean, you're 17 now, so at this point, it's probably long gone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Also, my favorite thing in the world, and I still miss. I don't know why I still look for it to this day. Even though I know it's probably broken or God knows what it looks like. But when I was like 7, I think I was, I in my old neighborhood, I had the fastest BMX bike. Like if you had mountain bikes, those other BMX bikes. I had like a nice orange, uh, freaking stylish. What was it?
Fancy.
DC bike, and it was my favorite. It was the fastest. It was the best, and I loved it. No one could have beat me in a race. And one day, well, here at my house, we had a big, huge bush that me and everyone would hide things in. No one can see it, but we hide things like we hide like money. Like, we would bury things under this like bush type tree. It's a tree, but it's like really really short. It looked like a bush. And what we'll do, we would we would hide things like toys, like money, like skateboards and bikes. One day, I don't know. I don't know where I came back from. I don't remember. But I was like, oh, I want to ride my bike. Someone stole it. We only looked for about an hour and just gave up. And I'm like, really? And I was crying for like 3 days straight. Yeah. still, still to this day, somewhat emotionally looking for it, even though I know it's completely gone.
Emotionally looking for it.
if I Every time I see someone on a BMX bike, I I immediately look at what the bike looks like and see if it looks similar like mine.
At this point, you're gonna have to move on.
I know, but
It
it's
was
like your favorite thing in the world that you love, and it's just gone, and it's just right there. Your whole childhood just crumbles at that moment. Not technically,
it does sound like it was a really, really nice bike,
it
but
was.
hmm, bikes.
Injuries. What type of injuries did you have as a child?
Uh, I remember in second grade, um, when recess was a thing, and like we were like lining up in our classes and shit to fucking go in, and the guy in front of me. So like the thing with our school is that we would like choose these special people from every class each week if they were like really outstanding in
Mm-hmm.
something. And so like the guy in front of me happened to be that person for that week. And so when they're that person, they're given this like medal, like they like Olympic medal, but like really cheap and like kind of heavy.
Oh, one of those like dollar store ones.
Yeah, but it was still made of metal and shit, so it was pretty
Uh,
heavy. Now, the fucking guy was swinging his like body like 180 back and forth, and so the metal will go along with it. And so now this fucking metal swings into my right eye, and I was in a hospital.
oh,
Mm, it's not
isn't
that
that a
bad.
little bad?
It was bad enough for me to go to the hospital, so but I think I was like fine the next day. Just needed like a little bit of rest and a lot of eye drops. But yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to that kid, but I don't like him. I really don't.
Oh God. Uh oh. At my elementary school, we had this monkey. We had like the monkey bars and stuff, but
Hmm.
it was shaped like a bus. And so what happened was, we was pretending to like ride a bus, but it was a shooting. Like someone was trying to hijack the the bus. We were just kids. We played too much guns. I thought it was kids, so we pretended. And so what happened was the previous day it rained. So when I was like pretending to drive, I immediately got up and I hopped on like up on the things. It's like a ball you had to hop up. And when I immediately turned, I slipped, hit my privates on the metal bar, and then banged my head on two ends, and I had a little small, not as severe, not as bad as like a mild, lower than that, concussion, and I couldn't sit for about a week. Or I mean, I could sit, but it hurt really bad. And I was on like what? I was like in fourth. No, I was in third grade, so I was like 10, 10 or 11. Like, yeah, 10 years old. So, yeah.
I mean, maybe it could have been prevented, but it still happened and he still got fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember another one.
I wasn't really injured that much as a child, though.
Yeah.
Uh, Nothing really significant happened. I mean, I did get sick a lot, but that's not exactly an injury if we're talking about physical ones. So,
We're gonna talk about sick illnesses later, but now we're gonna talk about what was it? Fights. Like what fights you got in, like physical or arguments or what. And it can't be with your own parents or family, really not family, unless it's your cousins or whatever. It was extremely big.
um, generally, I didn't really get into many fights. If I remember any, like, or if I have, I don't remember. So, generally, so like pretty much, I would like if a fight was occurring, I would just like do a whole entire U-turn and just redirect it, or just actually or physically run.
He's like, oh no, fuck this. You're like, no, fuck this. I
So,
remember, I remember when I in my old neighborhood, the same house where like there was like the bush tree. There was a deaf kid down the street, and I was like somewhat friends with him. I was like frenemies. And one day he tried to fight me. His punches were his punches somewhat hurt, but I couldn't stop laughing. I was dying. I don't know why. Like everyone seemed just laughing at like getting like I was pretty much losing, but because I kept laughing so hard I could not breathe. I don't know why. It was just hilarious.
why did he punch? Why did he want to
I,
fight? Like,
I don't remember why.
who does that? Really? Who just like goes up to you for a fight when you guys don't really have like real drama shit? Like,
Uh,
who?
his his uh his grandmother, who he lives with, had to stop the fight. Well, thanks to her, I actually learned sign language. So I could talk to him without just like screaming his name in his ear.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
How's your sign language now? Like, ooh,
huh?
how's your sign language now?
Not very good. Know I know the alphabet, and I know how to count all the way from 7, and I know thank you, I'm trying to remember. And I love you. That's all I. That's the only ones I know.
And like, if you do this, I can't read that. No. No shit. Not a lot of people would take the time to do that. Learn
Yeah.
sign language almost like, did the grandma force you to, or did she like ask?
What?
Like when learning sign language.
Mm. They just told me, hey, Jordan. They told me, hey, you can't really hear you very well, so they just showed me this. Oh, asked, oh, can I learn how to do that? And so I did. It only took me about
Oh,
like 3 weeks to learn
okay,
to
that's
memorize it.
convenient. Oh.
Mhm. I prefer to actually learn like actual language, even though sign language is a language, but like verbally. So yeah,
Uh,
like Italian. Yeah, I don't know why. Just
did he say that your French is at like a 7-year level?
French. French is hard. Okay, it's hard.
French sounds like you're choking on hairballs. I'm sorry. Like, how? Hmm.
It's. I mean, it's funny how is it weird that you can understand some words in like in a different language, but you can't say it. So like you know what they all say, but you can't speak it.
Well, a lot of languages tend to have cognates and shit because of like the root and all that. Because like, take for example the Romance languages, like they're all like fucking Latin. So
You said romance.
yeah, that's what they're called, Romance languages.
Uh,
I think it's English,
fair enough.
Spanish, German. No, is German on there? I think German is. And French and I think Romanian.
Why would I just figure out who the heck I know who's a Romanian? Oh, I remember who. I'm not gonna say their name. All right. Sick illnesses. That's the sicknesses. Illnesses. You remember ones pretty bad.
Okay, I mean, it's not. It's more of a generalization. So when I was like really young, between like 5 or 6, my immune system was absolute shit. So whenever flu season came around, like I was basically on my deathbed. So in
Ooh.
kindergarten, I had to like stay home for like a whole month and a half because that's how sick I was. So that was great.
You get you get 2 summer vacations pretty much.
I'm like surprised that they didn't take me off that list, like attendance list, because of how often I was gone. A whole month and a half straight. Like, bitch, I might have just moved.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I have a lot of being sick because I'm kind of a general healthy person. Oh, but I know that my sister. I'll probably figure something out later, but I know my sister. She had the flu a few years back, and it was so bad that she every step that she took, she vomited, and she had to go to the hospital. She had like I think I think they categorized as 5 stages of flu or four, no 5, and she was on stage 4. So it was if it was worse, if she was on stage 5, she was basically almost about to be dead. I mean, she was that's that's how bad she was. She was on stage 4. So yeah,
I shouldn't be
Jesus freaking
laughing,
Christ.
but I'm kind of laughing.
I'll screw you.
I mean, she's alive now.
Yeah, she's alive, I think.
I mean, that's good, right? No. Oh.
Hmm. I don't really remember anything. Oh, I don't really. I mean, when I in middle school, I always had like stomach pain and stuff. I was vomiting in middle school. I don't know why, but oh, I think it was the food I ate. But when I was in middle school, I don't know why. At night, my stomach would hurt like hell, and I think I was like extremely sensitive to salt at the time. So I would have salt, but anything that extreme amount of sodium, it will hurt my stomach really bad, and I'll have to vomit. I remember one time I was on there from like nine. I think it was like around 9 p.m. all the way to like 5 the next day because it was so much pain on. Like I was sleeping my head on the toilet, and like kind of like a drunk person. That's how bad it was.
The fuck? Is it still an issue now, or
No, that was like 5 or 6 years ago.
so I'm gonna assume that you like built up tolerance and shit?
Yeah, I don't know why it was like that. Because I remember at my school, I went to a school where you sleep like it was like what was this thing's called? It's kind of like
Yeah.
basically the school you sleep in the school. Like you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. You sleep there, and like your all the bedrooms are upstairs, and then downstairs would be like classrooms and stuff. So yeah, and they had very low sodium stuff. So when I guess when I had like actual food, and not like so much, I guess my body couldn't really handle it, and I got sick. So that all right.
Thanks.
So now siblings. Let's talk about them. How
Do you
pain
want
in
to go?
the
Should
ass
I
they,
go?
how much a pain in the ass they are.
Oh no, I'm deaf.
Tell me something. What was it? Something that your sibling did, or how many siblings do you have? First off,
I only have one.
yeah,
Yeah. Come on, I
is a
talk to him
brother.
all the fucking time. Shit.
You have a brother, don't you?
Yeah, it's a fucking brother, and he'll get a fucking ass.
I how much of a nightmare he is on a
Scale
scale of
1
one
to
to
10.
10.
So, like, 1 being like a fucking angel, and a 10 being practically Satan. I'm gonna say that he's like about an 8.5.
So like the devil's right hand man.
Pretty much. The guy fucking drives me insane. I mean, I think it's like like younger sibling tendencies because I'm the oldest. So,
Yeah,
because and we're not that close by age, but we're not that far. We're in like the worst age gap ever, which is 5 years. So pretty much he can not really take me seriously, and I'm not the best with young children. So I'm kind of a dick to him. He's a dick back. The guy, all he fucking does is just like sit on the fucking computer or whatnot and then play Roblox or like watch some like Minecraft or Roblox or I have seen watch GTA 5 videos on YouTube. Uh, Yikes. And whenever we try to take it away from him, he screams and, like, yeah. I don't want to get too angry, but that's basically what I have to deal with every day. The guy won't bother with like his education. Like he doesn't really care about his homework. He's like, oh, I'm smart enough. I'm fine. Like, bitch, no, you're an absolute dumbass. Have you seen you? How's your sister?
Uh, don't know how to describe it. She is the basic white girl, even though she isn't really white. And also, my recording thing is almost about to run out, so I guess that's the end of it for this week, or this time, so I guess we'll see you guys later.